So here we are in the garage with the LS1 S13 up on jack stands, getting ready to maybe not pull the engine out now, but we just got done labeling the whole wire harness just so we know where everything is. We drained coolant, oil, transmission fluid, and drift ads down underneath. Right now, just looking at the power steering rack, because I do have a new one now, and I need to get this one shipped back so I can get my $200 core charge back. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the rack real quick, even though I didn't think it would be possible with the T56 transmission and the spacing that it would give us. But by the looks of it,
I think we'll be able to get it out.
yeah, we should be able to get it out. We just gotta loosen up those bolts there, and it should slide back after we disconnect it from the tie rods.
All right, work continues on pulling the steering rack off. We got the outer tie rods disconnected. Alan's down there, about got all the bolts off, so hopefully that thing will come right out when he has it. One thing I should probably mention is if on the off chance you're looking at this to learn something about what to do with something like this, don't. Just don't. This is a big job. We have no clue what we're doing at times, and we're just going with the flow. We know that there's nothing we can do that we can't undo. There's nothing we can't break that hopefully a little bit of money can't fix. So what do you think, Alan?
I'll tell you right now, the steering rack ain't coming out without the engine out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just, there's not enough clearance for the bushing to come out for the whole rack.
What about if we jacked up unhooked the transmission from the drive shaft and jacked it up a little bit?
Well, we'd have to jack up the engine. That would be better. Jack up the engine.
See, that kind of stuff is what I mean. We think we're going to have an easy job, and then we find out, oops, it's not going to work that way. You know, I was thinking this might be the best channel to watch if you want to learn what not to do to your car, because we are amateurs. There is no doubt about that. I'm doing things I never thought I would ever do to a car because of this rascal right here. So
sorry.
But it is a lot of fun.
So everyone's favorite Filipino, Josh, is here. The guy with the, where's the Hayabusa at? All the way at the end of the drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he drives that. He's an animal. He does like 150-mile-an-hour flybys.
So fast you have a parachute.
You have a parachute here,
Yeah,
Josh?
so if he's doing 150 and he's gonna wipe out, he pulls the ripcord and gets up here.
But Josh is here. He just wants to come and see the progress we've made, maybe lend a helping hand, because he's always willing to help. I went ahead and got the passenger side header off and all of the exhaust. Now we're working on getting the driver's side header off, which is proving to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, primarily because we have to figure out how to get the steering column shaft out, because that's like basically in between all of these headers. We'll get it done though. Just little by little we learn and we make it right. But this is by far like the easiest step. Disassembling.
Yeah.
When it comes to
always taking it apart.
yeah. Assembling, that's where it's gonna be a little difficult. All right, Josh took the dash out all by himself. He's done it before, because right before Grid Life, you actually helped me.
the gauges.
Yeah, what was it? The oil pressure and oil temp.
Something like that.
Yeah, and oil temp. So we got that out. Now we should have plenty of access to that steering column shaft to disconnect that. Okay, I got the steering shaft thing that goes into the rack off. It's just one little, I think 13mm bolt. And then we just disconnected the header. Hopefully we can feed it out from the bottom. Is it stuck on anything else?
Yeah, it's stuck on the bottom piece of the...
Okay, can we pull it out, up and out, or no?
No, definitely not.
Okay. So this is not gonna work. All right, Josh is leaving me now. He has obligations. You're gonna do that wheelie on the Busa, right?
I can't. I suck at wheelies.
Well, you could still do one. You could try. No, I won't make you do that. But his Busa does sound really nice. What's the fastest car you've taken out in a race?
Corvette Z06.
You obliterated him?
I didn't obliterate him, but I kind of pulled back a little bit because there's traffic and stuff. So.
All right.
That was in Mexico.
Okay, no. That was in Florida, so I'm gonna send this to the police. You're getting arrested.
No.
Oh man, he didn't do a pull. I really wanted him to. But I'm sure my neighbors wouldn't appreciate that, and I'm not about to try to piss off my neighbors. Or am I? And fast forward a couple hours, didn't make much more progress on the car itself. That steering shaft still won't budge as far as trying to get the driver's side header out. But we've added 2 new additions to the Ambush tool collection here. A nice engine stand from good old Harbor Freight.
Yeah, and you know, look at all that extra space we had in the garage from earlier today. It didn't last very long.
No, not at all. Especially now that we have this engine crane too. That's basically what we spent the majority of the night assembling. It is what? 10:30 now, and I guess I didn't really account for the assembly required for the engine stand and this crane, but she's looking good.
I wonder if there's anybody that buys one of these things that can't put it together, so they pay to get it put together.
Oh, I'm sure
that would be
there
kind
is.
of ironic, wouldn't it? You know, they're buying an engine stand because they work on their car,
But then
they
pay.
can't figure out how to put this together, so they pay somebody to do it.
I'm sure there's some rich person out there that's done that. One little addition, though, that I made sure that we had for whenever we do pull the engine is this little engine leveler here. Picked it up off Amazon. It'll just make our lives easier as far as having the engine balance as we're pulling it. So I know this was kind of short, but I do think we got quite a bit accomplished. And now that we have all the tools to basically get the engine removed, that's all we have to do.
Yeah, it's that simple.
That's simple, yeah. I know it's just a matter of time before we run into something that's gonna completely derail my positivity and make me upset because it's not going the way that it's supposed
Yeah,
to.
but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It's a challenge. I mean, look how much we've learned and all the struggles we've had.
Yeah, but by far, this is the biggest challenge that we've ever had. But we're learning and we'll get it done.
No doubt.
So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Please leave us a like. It would mean a lot to us if you guys just press that like button right down there. But I hope you guys have an awesome day, and Drift Dad and I, we'll see you guys next time.
Right.
Peace.